You ever click something late at night just knowing it's a bad idea? Like you're half asleep and the sun's a little too bright and you're just staring at weird thumbnails with no title and no views? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's the kind of rabbit hole we're gonna go down tonight. This is Last Night on the Internet. I'm Victor, a digital archaeologist by obsession and a storyteller by compulsion. And if you've ever found yourself wide awake at 2 a.m., reading some copy pasta that just hits a little too close to real, welcome. You're among friends here. I dig up the strange stuff and forgotten websites, games that glitch like they're watching you, posts that feel like someone accidentally left a window open to another reality. Tonight's episode, do not click. The internet's most cursed corners. Yeah, we're talking about the sites that have vanished without explanation, puzzles that no one was able to solve, and a game that may or may not have been hiding something way worse than a jump scare. Let's start with something that still bugs Reddit to this day. A858, the code that never got solved. Okay, so picture this. It's 2011. Reddit is still kind of a nerd playground. Someone creates a subreddit with this name. A858DE45F56D9BC9. It's already getting kind of weird, right? No welcome post. No, hey guys, check this out. Just a bunch of posts full of code. Like straight up hexadecimal gibberish. Every single day, new code. No comments, no explanations. At first, people ignored it. Then a few curious folks started decoding it, and it turns out some of it was decodable. One post turned into a picture of Stonehenge made out of text characters. Another quoted a book. A few were just random, but it felt like there was a pattern there, something a little bit deeper. So, naturally, people began to obsess. A whole new subreddit popped up, r/solving A858. Group of people just trying to crack it, just trying to find one more clue to this puzzle. But here's the thing. Most of the posts still didn't make any sense. They looked encrypted, but nobody could figure out how or why. Then, one day in 2016, the whole thing just stopped. It ended. The subreddit was closed down with just one final post that read, "The A858 project has concluded. You may unsubscribe." No explanation, no identity reveal, no payoff. Some people think it was a test. Like some secret recruitment puzzle, kind of like Cicada 3301, which I'm in the process of writing and we could talk about in a future episode. I bet that needs like a whole episode dedicated to it, so that's gonna be coming. But with A858, others thought it was the recruitment puzzle, something the government was trying to put together. Others think it was just an expression of art. Reality may have just been one bored, really smart person just messing with everyone. But it's still out there, archived and unsolved. Thousands of lines of code just sitting there, waiting. And honestly, that's somehow worse than any monster I could think of at the moment. Because what if it meant something, and we all just missed it? Now let's move on to Sadsatan, the game that shouldn't exist. Alright, let's get ready for this. Back in 2015, a tiny YouTube channel called Obscure Horror Corner uploaded a video called Sadsatan. Right away the name kinda throws you off. It sounds fake, sounds like it tries too hard, like it was just made to get clicks. But the footage for this game, that was very different. Compiled of grainy visuals, weird hallways, echoes of kids' voices, and some backwards music, which is always a nice touch to add to creepiness. There's no enemies, no real gameplay, just a feeling of dread. The kind that builds in your chest the longer you watch. The uploader claimed the game came from the dark web. There was no download links, no developer credits, just said it showed up through a Tor hidden service. In later videos, stuff got darker. Actual images of serial killers flashed on screen, disturbing historical photos. Some viewers swear that their computers began acting weird after watching it. Someone was brave enough and made a fan-made version that was supposedly loaded with malware. People begged for the original file, but Obscure Horror Corner just kept it quiet, saying it had inappropriate content they didn't want to get blamed for. And then nothing. They vanished. The channel stopped uploading. No answers. No one was even able to get a hold of the content creators. So here's the question that, sits with me. Was sadsatan real? An art project or a hoax? No one ever found the original game. Just corrupted re-uploads and broken recreations. What was found were some videos that just feel like you're not supposed to be watching them, like as if they were filled with digital ghosts somehow, the kind that haunt your hard drive. Sadsatan doesn't live on Steam, it only lives in rumor, and maybe that's the most cursed kind of media there is. Now for our final story of the night. YouTube's weirdest disappearance. Unfavorable Semicircle. We're gonna stick in the year 2015. This is probably peak internet horror time, at least for this episode. A YouTube channel appears. Unfavorable Semicircle, and immediately it's just off. These videos had no descriptions, no intros, just thousands of videos. Each with its own weird title, random symbols, zodiac signs, and some videos even just had a single letter. Some videos would last a few seconds, others would run for hours. They all had the same uneasy vibe. Pixel soup, glitched out visuals, distorted audio like a dying radio signal. Some videos flipped upside down, others sounded like they were melting. It was just complete digital madness. Or maybe just noise for the sake of noise. Some people thought there was a pattern. ARG forums lit up with theories of hidden messages, a number station, even government AI tests. Nobody knew, but it kept going. Thousands of uploads, non-stop. Then, in 2016, poof, just gone. YouTube nuked the channel. No warning, no explanation, just scorched earth. Some folks managed to archive pieces of it, but most of it lost media, like it never existed. People today still argue over what it was. A bot gone haywire, some kind of signal, or just something that wasn't meant for us. Whatever it was, Unfavorable Semicircle became a ghost. Not just in content, but in feeling. The internet treats it as some sort of fever dream, and maybe that's exactly what it was. We like to think of the internet as a tool, a clean, functional space. Search bar, results, done. But late at night, when you're tired and your guard's down, it feels more like a haunted house. A quiet one, where the ghosts don't scream, they just exist. Maybe these sites and games were hoaxes. Maybe they were pranks or art or just a weird social experiment. But there's still the possibility that maybe they were something else entirely. Next week, we're diving into alternate timelines, such as the Mandela effects, reality glitches, and stories of people who swear they fell out of our world and into the wrong one. Until then, clear your cache, burn some sage, and whatever you do, don't click the wrong link. Now, if you've enjoyed tonight's episode and want to hear more, feel free to follow on Spotify and look us up on YouTube because we put the videos there as well. Good night.